Okay, everybody, Dr. Jesse Brown here to show you how to make a tea. Now, I've got three different um, types of tea here. I've got I've got red clover, I've got peppermint, and calendula, but I'll be using the peppermint and the red clover today. So, first of all, I get my measuring cups so I can measure out the proper amount of the plant material, okay, or the herb. And one of the most common ways, and probably the most common way that people make a tea, is by getting your water, boiling it, and then taking that boiled water and pouring it over the herb. Okay, now remember, you're getting it to boil, and then you're taking it off the heat and then pouring it over and then allowing it to steep. In this case, used a cup, and I didn't use a tea ball as many people do. So you can do it either way. It's not a right or wrong way of doing that. And then you can also take your herb, put it into a pot. In fact, we got a stainless steel pot here. And we bring the water to a boil. So we're using 1.5 ounces of the herb to 1 quart of water. Okay. Now we bring that water to a boil, the quart of water to a boil, and then pour it over our herb and allow that to steep. So I'm going to cover that up there. And then the third way, this is red clover as well. And that is to put the red clover in the pot, put enough water over it just to make it, just to cover the herb. And then pour 1 quart of water into the pot, bring it to a boil. Once it gets to a boil, you cut it off. Okay? And then, then you allow that to steep. And then once it's finished steeping, then we're going to take this and we're going to take the cooled herb and we're going to strain it. Okay? And we're going to put that into a 1 quart container. In this case, our ball jar 1 quart container. And there we have our tea. So you got the cup of tea, or you have even a quart of tea, or depending on how much you're going to use it. Now, teas are what we call temporary extracts, and you're going to discard it after several hours. This isn't like what you purchase in the store, where you have it for days and days. This is a medicinal tea, and it's best that you discard it after several hours. So you want to make enough that you're going to drink over the next, over that day or so, and not make some, for example, for the week when you're talking about a medicinal plant. All right. So you've got again, you can make it in your cup. You can use a tea ball if you want to. You can make it into, make the tea in one of the, containers. You got 3 choices on how you can make your tea. Okay. So if you want to find out more information about medicinal herbs or how to prepare them, you can reach me through Holistic Guru or through the Holistic Training Institute, and information will be attached to this video.